Hey everyone, Alchemist, and I wanted to talk for a moment about why there wasn't an update last week and why they've been kind of slow. So, as you are aware, YouTube is really cracking down on all sorts of content across this website, and a lot of it like some of it seemingly unintentionally, but it's introduced basically a new robot that is going in and demonetizing videos based on content and based on like names and tags and what have you. So it took it a while. I knew it was going to get around to me eventually, and it finally did last week. I saw a swath of my videos being demonetized. And most of those videos are Doom related. This robot really does not like Doom. For some reason. Dead Space is intact, mostly, for the moment. Resident Evil is intact, mostly, for the moment. But it's Doom, really, that this robot just does not seem to like Doom at all. And I got a fan. Nah, the fan's fine. I'll leave a fan on it. If you're hearing a fan in the background, I'm sorry. It's real hot right now. I could turn that off, but I'm not gonna. Not for this. So, seeing that in my video manager has really sort of made me do a little bit of soul searching as to the kinds of content that I want to make for this channel and the kinds of and where I want to put that content going forward. So there's a YouTube, there's a Twitch. I do have a channel on Twitch, and that's where I'm doing most of my recording of Doom and Star Trek Online and such. And I also have a channel on VidMe. And I'm thinking that if the algorithm doesn't really like stuff on YouTube, I might start moving that over to VidMe and having a link in YouTube. Or I'm still weighing my options. I'm likely going to be archiving stuff like Rise of the Retro. I'm likely going to be uploading stuff to both VidMe and YouTube going forward. So I'm still weighing my options and sort of soul searching on how to proceed. But I am going to start using that VidMe I have for a lot more than really just like watching folks, which is what I've been using it for so far. There's been a lot of movement on VidMe, and a lot of people vocally calling for people to leave YouTube. Increasingly so as the Adpocalypse, as it's known as, has unfolded. There are even some like Sid Alpha who are theorizing that this is intentional on the part of YouTube to sort of trim the fat and thin the herd so that they can earn greater profit from the gross that they earn. Because they have server upkeep, they have their own employees, they have partners they have to pay, and there are there's ridiculous hundreds of hours of content uploaded to YouTube every day, and so while they do earn profit, they don't earn nearly as much as they hoped they would. And this is also a part of why we have things like YouTube TV now, with old media basically struggling to get a foothold in new media through YouTube, as more and more people cut cables and get rid of their cable subscriptions. I'll put a link to the Sid Alpha video that I'm referring to in the description. I'll also put a link to the VidMe and the Twitch channel in the description. I also want to talk about Doom. I enjoy Doom a lot, but the game is sort of half of what I want out of this channel. I don't feel like there's nearly as much engagement with people as there was in Armored Core, sorry to say. Sad as it is. Armored Core and Star Trek Online both seem to be fine so far, according to this algorithm. So, here's what I'm thinking. because I've been wanting to go back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday cycle I had before. And last year, what I was doing was I had Dead Space on Monday. I would have Operation Raccoon City on Wednesday, and then I would have Star Trek Online on Friday. And I think what I'm going to do, or it wasn't strictly Operation Raccoon City, but it was just sort of like a general playthrough that I was doing at the time. That was going to be on Wednesday. So I think what I'm going to do is I might go to Armored Core on Monday. Like, have Monday be Armored Core Day. Because Dead Space was another game that people had been on me forever to play, but when I finally started, I didn't really get any... I wasn't getting any back and forth the way I get with Star Trek Online and Armored Core. So I might go for Armored Core on Monday. Another playthrough on Wednesday. It's gonna be like Monday's gonna. It's gonna be sort of a single episode that's like maybe like a 45-minute episode of Armored Core that's on Mondays. Just like one big 45 to an hour long video on Armored Core. Or depending on like how much Armored Core I'm able to record. Like maybe I beat the game, or maybe like I satisfy some objective. But that's generally the time I'm gonna shoot for, is 40 minutes to an hour. You can check out my Dead Space videos to see like the general range of time that I would spend. I think it would be like 30 to 50 minutes on average. So around there is where I'm shooting for Armored Core. And then in the middle of the week have a general playthrough of whatever. Maybe it'll be Dead Space. Maybe I'll go back to Dead Space and try to finish it. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get much response from Dead Space, and I honestly didn't. The game wasn't really thrilling me. It was getting to me. I'll give the game that. It was getting to me a lot. Dead Space is a real creepy game, and they did a fantastic job on atmosphere in Dead Space. But that's really the worst thing about it, is the atmosphere is creepy, and the atmosphere gets on your nerves. But then, like, all of the enemy encounters are really kind of predictable. And I kind of, like, found myself sort of, like, knowing things before they happened a little bit too much. You know, it's sort of like it could be just like a product of me having played way too many games that I know where the designer is going to pick to like spawn something that tries to fuck me over from behind. You know, it's like I know where it's going to happen, and then it happens, and it happened a little too often. And that experience of like knowing exactly when stuff is going to happen really turned me off to what I've heard is a good game. Like, I'm sure I can see the game in here that people would enjoy, that a lot of people enjoyed. It's like, I'm not saying that it's a bad game, but and again, the atmosphere of that game is fantastic, but it's just predictable to me. Like, that's kind of how it feels. It feels like I'm calling the things that are going to happen way too much. And the game sort of like because of that became a very uneven experience for me. I might go back and finish it if enough people want me to play that game. I know I was looking forward to playing Dead Space 2, which I've heard is way better. Is just a way better game than the original Dead Space was. Like, I was looking forward to that, so I might go through I might go and finish off Dead Space, but we shall see. So yeah, just like a big video on Armored Core on Monday, and then some playthrough of something on Wednesday, and then an episode of Rise of the Red Shirt on Friday is generally what I'm looking at. It's what I was doing last year. It's what I'm probably going to go back to doing. So I would like to hear your thoughts. I would like to hear what you guys think. and I haven't made any decisions yet. The uploads may slow down as I record footage for this, so this isn't going to go into play immediately. There is time, because I want to hear people's opinions as well. I want to hear what people want. I want to hear what the people who watch my videos want to see out of that Wednesday slot. Because I know there's plenty of people who want to see more Armored Core, because Armored Core was fantastic with the engagement that I had with the people watching. And I know there's people who want to see Star Trek Online, because that video, like, one of the most recent videos I did for Star Trek Online has, like, over 1,000 views on it. So I know there's people who want to watch that, who are interested in my opinions on this game, on Star Trek Online and such. Definitely want to continue that. And that's what I've been working towards all summer long, is getting this character ready on console. So the new Oglinde is coming along nicely. She's not quite ready for prime time yet. I don't have any of the reputation gear yet on the new Oglinde. Remember, I couldn't make the character I wanted to do for Rise of the Gold shirt that I was planning, so I basically had to start from scratch on a new character to remake my PC character. Arguably, you could say that I should have just done that from the start, and you might be right, but the console will also be easier for me to potentially purchase that Galaxy interior on. And I'll talk about that more when that time comes. I'm really looking forward to September. I'm really looking forward to that Galaxy interior. That's going to be real cool. You know that I'm going to be starting every episode of Rise of the Red Shirt from that interior. Abso-friggin-lutely. That looks sweet. But yeah, that's the situation right now with the with the Adpocalypse that has just hit me as well, and what my plans are for the days that I intend to update this on a weekly basis. Again, still not set in stone. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested in hearing what people who watch my videos want to see out of this channel. Penny for your thoughts. And I will see you guys later.